The story begins in Trav's room a week after Thanksgiving, on a Saturday morning after a night out. Maddie and Trav got into another big argument, the third on the same week. The argument started because Trav got caught looking at other girls while on the night out with Maddie and her friends. The story begins with Maddie saying, "I just can't believe how a person can be so disgusting. Do you have any shame?" Trav sighs. Maddie says, "Why don't you say anything? What do I need to do in order to have you act like a real man?" Trav waits a couple of seconds and begins to speak. "I didn't do anything wrong." Maddie replies, "I literally saw you looking at her. I saw the way that you looked at her, the same way that you used to look at me." There's silence in the room for a couple of seconds. Maddie starts sobbing. "What happened between us?" Trav says again, "Exactly what we had coming to us. We drifted away from each other." Maddie, still sobbing, says, "Trav, what are you saying?" Trav replies, "I'm saying that I don't think we should be together anymore. Every single day that I see you, we start fighting over the most minimalistic things." Maddie replies, "Don't act like you're a saint in this situation." Trav responds with, "I'm not, but this isn't healthy. We shouldn't do this to each other." Maddie then says, "Trav, I've always loved you. That's why we get in so many arguments, because I want to see the best in you." Trav then says, "I've always loved you too." Maddie, "But let's leave this off, and we can continue talking in the morning. It's already 4 a.m. Maddie sighs as she turns around, facing away from Trav on the bed. Her eyes are bawling, but she doesn't want to show him that she's hurt. She is tired of fighting. Trav tries to act like he doesn't care. He always gets annoyed when he fights with Maddie, but at the end of the day, he still cares about her and how she feels. He just doesn't know how to show it. 7 hours later in the story, Maddie wakes up and says, "Oh my God, Trav, get up. We woke up so late." Trav then responds, "What are you talking about? Late for what?" Maddie then says, "We were supposed to go look for a Christmas tree with Christian." Trav then responds, "Why do we have to go shopping for a Christmas tree with your friend? I don't understand. He doesn't even live here." Maddie then replies, "Because I promised him he would be there." Then Travis responds, "No, you promised him you would be there, not me." Maddie then says, "Jesus Christ, why are you so difficult?" Then Travis says, "You never told me about these plans. Number one, and number two, we were just on the brink of breaking up yesterday. What makes you think it would be smart to buy a Christmas tree if we don't even know if we'll make it till Christmas?" Maddie then says, "You are such a dick." Then Trav, "Maddie, I meant what I said yesterday." Maddie, "No, you didn't." Trav, "Yes, I did. And I'm sorry, but I'm done." Maddie begins to cry profusely. Trav looks as every tear drops from Maddie's face and onto the carpet. Trav instinctively hugs Maddie and tells her everything will be okay. Maddie holds Trav even harder and tells him that she is scared of being alone. Trav then says, "I'm scared of being alone too, but that shouldn't be the reason we're together." Maddie, "I know, but I'm still scared. I'm not ready for this." Trav, "It needs to be done, Maddie." Maddie, "Fine. We will break this relationship off and go our separate ways, but under one condition." Trav looks up in confusion. Maddie then says, "We will have today as our last day together. We will go on a date, walk around the park, act like everything is okay for one last day. We can use this as a way for closure." Trev agrees to the final date together with Maddie as a couple. They both went to get ready and left the apartment to start their last ever date together. They had a fantastic time together on their final day. Trev to Maddie to the first Trev took Maddie to the first restaurant they ever went together. After that, they walked around the lake where they took their prom photos back in high school. At the end of the day, Trev decides to take both of them to eat some froyo. It's Maddie's favorite. After that night was over and the day came to an end, Maddie and Trev embraced each other one final time. They both loved this day they spent together. No fights, just love. But they knew it was over. They both knew each other. They both gave each other a final kiss and said their final goodbyes. The end.